have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Morant. Pocket 6, over Paul. Outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
When Morant drives, it's just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Jackson with it. Now defended by Warren.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Bain. Durant with a wide open look. That shot missing, and it's Memphis the other way. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And the Suns miss again.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
They get the rebound. Out to Morant. There's Jackson with the three. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Suns ball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And here's Booker from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson dishes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening.
Oh,
wow. Goodness.
Man. Jaren Jackson Jr.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan.
Dylan Brooks.
Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Here's Morant. Put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Brooks misses.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Now here's Morant. A putback. Rebound by the Suns. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Suns keep it alive. Ball kicks to KD. Driving inside. Can't get the reverse flush. Morant against Paul. Oh, he misses the dunk. He gets it up. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns UK.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is off. Suns trail by 7. Here's Durant. Bank shot. No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. KD's got 5 now.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Ball against Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge, and the challenge was how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game, and I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. No good from Booker.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ball against Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And again, Memphis no good. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult return to field.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by DeAndre. And a wide open look for Bane. A 3-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Suns. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And he goes big with the cut right over John Morant.
And look at Ayton get up there. I have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Suns leading by 3. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Morant. After the miss from KD. Looking to get back on track here. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Stolen by Brooks. Payne looking around. Adams finds Payne. Here's Jackson. The 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league. I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Ayton, the pass to Warren. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Durant in the corner. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Booker. Tries yet again. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. And stolen by Ayton. Paul for 3. Ayton inside. Adams, some nice D.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top as they wrap up the second. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action. As we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here is Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Booker dishes to Durant. Here he goes. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Takes it off the glass. Jackson's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Grizzlies.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, man, what a shot. That from another time zone. And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
No good from Booker. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. T.J. Warren picks one up.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
That's good from Morant.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Brooks kicks to Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant surveying the D. Adams with the screen on Paul. Morant. Rebound by the Suns.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Kicks it to Adams. Brooks, left side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the ball. Booker outside. 1:46 left in the third. And again, it's the Suns missing. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Jr.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Got a piece of it. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Durant. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game. And he makes the first.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Here's Morant. Out the basket. Morant's got 19 points. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ayton.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams with the screen on Paul. Here's Morant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
14 foul.
That one on Ayton. For Memphis, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Booker the pass to Warren. Booker against Bain. Out to KD. From the arc. The shot that time, not on target. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He's at the quarter century.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Warren is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix. Warren sets the pick for KD. And KD throws it down.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Ball against Morant. Jackson, a screen on Paul. The pass to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
A very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. He gets it in there.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Shooting for Memphis. John Morant.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Paul. Pass to KD. Here's Ayton and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant against Paul.
Yeah, easy call.
Chris Paul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
That's good from Morant.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Warren a screen on Bain. Booker dishes to Warren. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. And there's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Field goal.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
The offensive rebound. Morant kicks to Bain. And another shot. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lets it fly from 18. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 17. And here's Warren for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Jackson a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Durant, that's good.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Here's Morant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for John Morant.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And they double up Morant. Memphis moving it around. That three off the mark. Ayton wide open. Booker, the shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant against KD. It's rebounded by Paul. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Morant against Paul. Out to Morant. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Brooks, left side. Adams, the pass to Morant. Over Paul. It's off. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
That's the end
They
of the
came
game.
in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opponent.
They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. And now the Suns fast break. Paul passes to Warren. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's the Clippers ball. Pass to Zubac. Here's Plumlee. He's covered by Warren. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Warren to the left wing. Paul finds Warren. Outside Durant. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
George passes to Westbrook. Back to George. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
Pulls it, pass to Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's a three from Paul.
Boy, the ground Russell Westbrook can cover. It's incredible. The speed, the wingspan, breathtaking.
Here's George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the Suns miss again.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Right wing. And stolen by Booker. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Durant. Knocks down the triple.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Warren against George. Out to the wing. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Leonard against Durant. Here's Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Durant. Back to Paul. Launches a three. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard passes to Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Durant. Over Leonard. It's rebounded by George. Zubac passes to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Pass to George. From the arc. Offensive board. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 6.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And finished off by Westbrook.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
With 1 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. 6 points for him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Pass to Westbrook. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. George with it. Warren covering. Back to George.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Here's Booker with the drive, and Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Here's Warren. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Down low. It's stolen by Warren. And now the Suns fast break. Paul for 3. He's off on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 8.
Well, the aggressive play on the interior paying off for Russell Westbrook right now. He is always able to score on the inside. The explosive hops makes it easier.
Outside Booker. And there's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
No good on the second free throw.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Ayton finds Warren, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. I'll give you a salute, sir.
Pass to George. Leonard outside. Back to George. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Durant's shot is off.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And the dunk by Leonard.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Booker. George for three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
3-point field goal.
Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To end the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. George. And George with the jam.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Warren. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's George on the take, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
George hits them both. Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game. Pass to Paul. Hayden with a screen. And he lobs it up, and he can't get that one.
Well, he saw the play come.
Thanks, Allie.
Your Suns, 22. The Clippers, 39.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul George has been sensational.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
Zubac passes to Westbrook. Here's Plumlee. Back to Westbrook. 3-pointer off the mark. Boy, the Suns are struggling.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Blocking foul called on T.J. Warren. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Leonard passes to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
T.J. Warren.
Zubac has got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clock at 6. For 3, Warren. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George outside. Back to Westbrook. From deep. George's shot is off. And the Suns shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Booker. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the jam by George.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
Durant for 3. Shot is up. Ayton, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Leonard with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up for 3. Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, is the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
George for three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one, outside Durant. Here he goes, and Durant with the big finish.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Right side Durant. And Durant slams it home.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
George passes to Leonard. Westbrook outside. Going inside. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's Booker. Got a hand on it. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, and the dunk by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
Paul into the lane. No good there. Ooh, nice D from George. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. He takes it in, and Westbrook slams it home.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Leonard passes to George. And so it's Los Angeles, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Tough to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns use.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Aiden in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Los Angeles shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Over to the wing. He puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. The Suns clear it. Warren's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Westbrook. The Suns clear it. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker fires from way outside, and Ayton gets it to go.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Zubac into the lane. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Ayton. Ball for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Knocks down the long J.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Pass to Leonard. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Plumlee. George outside. Going inside. Here's Zubac. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here's Phoenix. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, the Claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Offensive rebound. And the Clippers have possession. They led the game at one point by 20. And the jam by George.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. From the wing, Booker finds Warren. Outside Durant. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
Now the tremendous shooting talent that is Kevin Durant. He makes threes look effortless. I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Pass to Plumlee. Warren with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's slammed in by Durant.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Call with a steal. Here's Ayton. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Pass to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Durant, the pass to Warren. And a miss there on the triple. Well, the Clippers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Leonard attacking. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Phoenix with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Durant, no good. It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Plumlee passes to Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Leonard outside. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Alec, thank you. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.
Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now Brooks, following the miss by John Morant from deep, and the rejection by Zubac. Here's Westbrook, and the rejection by Jackson. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And so here are the Clippers. Leonard looking around. Down low, stolen by Brooks. Morant against Westbrook. And it's Morant missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it's Leonard missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Grizzlies with another miss. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60. Lightning.
That was incredible.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Morant kicks to Bane. Good, and a nice assist for Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
George, and it's George finishing it off.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him specifically about their ability to protect the rim. He said it's a big part of our identity, especially defensively, not just blocking shots, but altering them. We have to do a good job of that tonight to give ourselves the best chance. Guys?
Appreciate it, D.A. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
The three from Morant. And Adams kicks to Morant. 1 on the clock. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Goes up again, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Morant drives in. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 3. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Memphis has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Brett, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Leonard, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks misses. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Leonard. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. The 11-footer, and that one hits back iron. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Plumlee finds Westbrook. George with no one around. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard inside. Brooks covering. Plumlee dishes to Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
He hits the second from the line. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Plumlee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
Jackson with the screen. Morant drives in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morant with a wide open look. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin. And that's where the defense has got to be questioned. You can't let Russell Westbrook, of all people, get behind you like that.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. It's tipped. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Like rocket fuel there, so explosive. Westbrook's a one-man wrecking crew.
Memphis trailing here. 1:30 left now here in the second. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Memphis shooting their first free throw this game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Well, he's edge of your seat material out in transition. Westbrook is equally adept at pulling up for the shot or taking it to the rack.
Here's Morant. He takes it inside, and then Morant slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. 54 seconds left in the first half. Westbrook finds Plumlee. Westbrook against Morant. Clock at 4. Here's George.
Well, that's all Adams and his effort right there. Great job affecting that attempt.
And here is Brooks. Pass to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And George kicks to Leonard. Off target from three-point range. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
John Morant has been leading the charge. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back.
The Grizzlies 30. The Clippers 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Out to Morant. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And there it is for him. George has got 13 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Bain passes to Morant. Back to Bain. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. George passes to Plumlee. Nobody near Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball. 5 points in the game.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Morant against Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Jackson hits both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's George. The shake. And the layup is good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Left side, Westbrook. Leonard finds Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Over Brooks. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Westbrook looking to pass, that adds a dynamic flair to what they can do offensively.
Now the pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Westbrook against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle. Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Morant scanning the floor. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook dishes to George. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
George passes to Leonard. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook against Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, George. Over Bain. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. A grand total of 28. Please give a big round of applause. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say,
yes, sir.
And, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Adams against Zubac. Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Plumlee dishes to Leonard. Driving the lane. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
In the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You can even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA. With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90%
of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats the Zubac.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Morant against Westbrook. Morant drives in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies on defense. 7-point differential. And George kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make play.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And he knocks down the first one.
Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Morant with it. Drives to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Plumlee finds Westbrook. Now here is George. Westbrook passes to George. Takes it out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Now Morant. Outside, Bane. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson, and it's Memphis with another.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range hitting the new NBA. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Brooks, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Here's George, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's Morant. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got 40 points.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. The feed now to George. Outside Leonard.
Mason Plumlee. His 4th personal foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Jackson. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Inside, Brooks takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. It's stolen by Adams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for Memphis.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. It's Brooks on the wing. It's good from long range. Brooks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Shooting for LA, Russell Westbrook.
And so he makes both from the line. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly...
and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready.
Oh, wow! He went way up. A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the deepest of space.
And he makes it.
Chris Paul.
Morant with it. Pass to Adams. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix with the ball. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Here's Ayton. On the wing, Durant. Puts up a three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. From deep, Morant. Here's Adams. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Fires for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The three from Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Durant for three. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls, and when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Durant against Brooks. Here's Warren. No good. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Morant. He's got 5. Pass to Jackson from downtown. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
And stolen by Bane. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Morant, the pass to Adams. Now here's Brooks. Off target from three-point range. Adams against Booker. Pass to Warren. Back to Booker. Fires the three. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Adams. Jackson for 3. Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far. Booker, the pass to Warren. The 3 ball. That's good from Durant on the assist by Ayton. Give him 8 points now.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think
they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Paul against Morant. Here's Adams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Adams has got 6 points.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Outside Durant. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Durant, pass to Warren. Over Adams. Offline from the high post.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Brooks from outside. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
Look at how solid Durant's mechanics are. Even the foul can't stop him from taking that shot.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
The 3 from Bane. Buries it from 3. Bane's got 6 points.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
It's Durant with a drive.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
And another basket for Phoenix.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Jackson with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Bane. Jackson down low. Durant's there. Jackson can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From deep, Morant. From deep, Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Durant's shot is off, and the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dillon Brooks.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Jackson, the screen. Bane against Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. Shoots over Booker. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to Morant. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jackson can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, Durant. Grizzlies with the rebound. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
14 foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Outside Morant. With the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
A nice shot by Booker. 55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Adams. Now Jackson. Outside Morant. Off target with the 3. An open look for Durant. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Adams, shot's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Chris Paul. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Morant. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition. And And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And Memphis shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Takes a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Booker. Good work there as it goes. Booker's got 6 points.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Pass to Bane. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Durant. Here he goes. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the dunk by Jackson.
The young fella usually business. But on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Warren finds Ayton. Back to Warren. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Jackson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Booker with it. He's picked up by Bane. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. And they recover it. Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now Adams. Give him 8 points now. And here's Morant outside. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
It's Durant with a drive. And Durant slams it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Adams has got 10 points in the game.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Takes it inside. Morant. Paul with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Durant against Brooks. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Warren. The 3. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Warren. He's got 6.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Tipped away. And stolen by Paul. And the Suns pushing it up now. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant with it. Durant covering. Morant against Durant. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jackson down low. The 3 from Bane. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Yes, it's good. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
On the wing, Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul. First free throw is good.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
The Suns have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Jackson right side. Outside for Morant. Pass to Bain. The three is up. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And a deep three from Paul. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Memphis ending the quarter with a 20-point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Durant in at small forward. And that one's good. Paul.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Warren. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this. Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Bain. 5 on the clock. Adams with the screen on Booker. From deep, Bain. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Memphis on D. 22 was their biggest lead. The deep three from Durant. Suns keep it alive. Driving in. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Paul for 3.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jackson, right side. Back to Brooks. Pass to Bain. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Outside Morant. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And Morant drops them both. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Durant for 3. They grab their own miss. from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown? Durant's got 25 points.
The deep range on display for Kevin Durant. He got that one off with ease.
He shoots it. And again, Memphis no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
No good on the three.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Offline with a baseline jumper. On the wing, Durant, hounded by Morant. For three, Booker, and no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 22 was their biggest lead. The three from Bane. Memphis the rebound. From deep, Morant. Durant pulls it in. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's Ayton off the drive. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.
exciting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in its center. And the rejection by Zubac. Back to George. Over in the corner, Zubac. Outside for George. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Durant, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks, starring Russell Westbrook. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Westbrook. Zubac's in the post. Ayton's there, and that one is good from Zubac. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Now, here is George. He kicks it to Plumlee. Outside Westbrook. Back to Plumlee. Outside Westbrook. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the Suns miss again. Here's the Clippers. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Basket good.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Ayton. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Phoenix foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
George, no good on the free throw. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now, here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced title.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
The shot by KD, no good. And here are the Clippers. 15 points in a row, a good run right now. And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal was?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No good from Durant.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Los Angeles with another miss. Suns trail by 14. Over in the corner, Paul. Uncovered. Good on the jump shot.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Pass to Plumlee. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Suns on offense. A 12-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They get it back. Booker, no good. The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives.
Leonard. Paul grabs the board. For 3, Durant. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have been very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from 3. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, no good. Suns trail by 10.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Booker against George with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 7.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The pass to Plumlee. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. George with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Booker finds Durant. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who is the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Poked away to the inside. Outside for George. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 11. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Passes it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
George against Warren. George with the bucket.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
Durant. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers leading by 9.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Plumlee finds Leonard. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And it's good, 2 points. KD's got 14 points.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Zubac's no good. Suns trail by 11. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Zubac finds George. Back to Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Nah, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Paul. One-on-one fast break. It's deflected. Outside for Durant. Over Plumlee. Great that time from Leonard. It could go. And so it's Los Angeles. Bringing the... I thank you, David. Folks.
Your Clippers, 37. The Suns, 30.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And just look how naturally Westbrook creates for his guys. An effective use of the pick and roll there.
KD looking around. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Westbrook finds George. Driving to the basket. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Left side, Warren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Outside Leonard. Zubats a screen on Durant. And the dunk by Zubats.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Leonard with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to Leonard. And he drives in. Yes, that goes in. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Takes it out to Leonard. Booker against George. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A 3 from Warren. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Plumlee finds George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Clippers lead by 10. Down low. And then Durant with the jam.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
They get it again. Westbrook with it. Chris Paul covering. Plumlee dishes to Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Zubats, and he drops it in from the low post. Zubats has got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
The kick out to Warren. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Plumlee against Warren. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubats hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 10 points for him.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Warren going inside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Booker. George double teamed. Plumlee in the post. He's covered by Warren. 5 on the clock. The shot by George, no good. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Scooped up. Warren kicks to Ayton. Paul outside. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Back to Ayton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Westbrook. He's got 14. The 3 from George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And look how quick on the draw George is. At the moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Paul George.
And the second free throw, good. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Suns trail by 13. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside, George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Over in the corner, Zubats. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Booker. And here is Ayton. Booker outside. Releases. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
And the dunk by Zubats.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Westbrook double team. Plumlee the pass to Westbrook. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight for that last one. And the dunk by Zubats.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
The wide open look for Durant. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And the dunk by Zubats.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
And they recover it. Leonard finds Zubats. And good that time. Zubats has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Leonard against Warren. Here's Plumlee into the lane.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
On the wing, Booker's shot is good.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And the pass to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Warren against Plumlee. Back to Zubats. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ayton. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Zubac finds Leonard. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. The first free throw is good.
At the line for two.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Suns trail by 14. And here's Booker from the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Suns with the ball. From the corner. The shot, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's Westbrook missing. And it's Warren with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 11. Gets it down to single digits.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain. And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Zubac, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Booker with it. On deep. Good.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. What a shot.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
production to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Adams, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And the basket by Westbrook.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here's Bane. Pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament. Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
Adams with a screen on Westbrook. And then Morant with the jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Just over a minute and a half in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
George passes to Westbrook. On target from range. Westbrook's got 7. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
At the line for your Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. George with it. He's picked up by Bane. Leonard passes to George. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so here are the Clippers. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Kicks it to George. From the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right side Morant. And he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
The drive by Westbrook. Plumlee finds Zubats. Back to Plumlee. Pass to George. 1:10 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bane with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Knocks it loose. Bane, the pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
George drives in. Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Adams. Brooks outside. Morant with it. George outside. Zubats with it. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubats out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Zubats passes to George. Back to Zubats. Kicks it to George. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 5.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and the...
Oh, wow! Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow! He unleashed something special there. Just so powerful.
Hey, he's showing off a little bit right there, Grant. And who can blame him for it?
How about the athleticism, the body control, the creativity? 10 out of 10.
Here's Morant. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
George passes to Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Give him 8 points now.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Back to Jackson. George against Bane. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Brooks. Outside for Morant. That 3's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. George drives in. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Count it. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Morant with the slam! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Now here's Morant. 20 points for him. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Payne. Over to the left wing. Morant finds Jackson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook outside. Pass to George. There's 45 seconds left in the second. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, Paul George been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Brooks. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
George passes to Leonard. Now George. That one falls. George has got 18.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's the Los Angeles. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after.
37, the Grizzlies. 29.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. George finds Zubac. Back to George. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis trailing here. To Morant. This one for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Morant doesn't need the 3-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Up top, Jackson. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Right side, Morant. Over Westbrook. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. George against Brooks. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's George. He's got 18. It's good. George has got 20.
Yeah, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
And it's Morant off the drive. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Leonard. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only two players to achieve that after a decade in the league. That's a pretty remarkable achievement.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Plumlee passes to George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. The rebound by Jackson.
CLA foul. Russell Westbrook. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
The free throw drops for Morant. Here's Morant. Give him 31 now. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jackson finds Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:51 left in the third. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Here's Morant. 33 points for him. Brooks outside. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook, and it's Morant off the drive.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And Morant drops them both. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Westbrook. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 11. George passes to Plumlee. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Morant. Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Hangs. Misses the layup. Outside Bain. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight. It has been the driving force for the... We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis leading. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Basket's good. Adams has gotten his first points in this one.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness.
George, no good. Outside Morant. On the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. There's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard on the wing. Brooks defending. Zubac passes to Plumlee. Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, George. And they get it back. Plumlee, a screen on Bain. It's George on the drive. Plumlee. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
George outside. Zubac with a screen on Bain. George for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Kicks it to George. The baseline, Jay. They get it back. Leonard passes to George. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Outside Bain. Another shot. Outside for Morant. And good. There's another.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Morant against George. Now here's Brooks. Outside Morant. It's stolen by Leonard.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Leonard. Back to George. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. And here's George. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
They get it again. Zubac passes to Westbrook. They shoot again. Adams grabs the miss. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And here's Morant. And so it's Memphis winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.